This is structure what's called?
The egg cell,
No, this
and nucleus.
nucleus. Yeah. Hmm. Do you know which it contain?
What?
What the nucleus contain?
Energy?
No.
My what? DNA, right? Was the
Okay.
like
DNA,
mm,
which is called the genetic material. Okay.
mm.
Genetic material. You know what the four uh, which the genetic material found can be found in it before four.
What?
The form of DNA in the nucleus.
I don't remember before.
Form of DNA is the form in the structure called chromosome.
Mhm.
Chromosome.
Chromosome.
Yes, it is a double strand or double helix of DNA like that. Okay,
Mhm.
condensed in the chromosome.
Mhm.
Good. This strand carry in it the genes, human genes. It's correct. Okay, this is the genes. And this is the double helix of DNA.
Mhm.
Each human cell contains 23 pairs of chromosomes.
X and Y.
No,
I
each
don't get
cell
the question.
contain each cell contains 20 pairs of chromosomes. X and Y, they are the six chromosomes.
Uh,
Hmm.
I don't know, or I don't remember. I've heard of it before, but I don't remember the name
What name?
for this. 23 pair.
This is the
Also,
number. Each
there is no
species,
name.
each species have its own number of chromosomes. Each
Also,
species, each species have or had
its
its
own
own
number
number of chromosomes.
of. Okay, I think I
Uh,
understand.
donkeys have their own number. Flies have their own number. Uh, uh, cats have their own number. Dogs have their own number. So each
Mm.
species has its own their own number of chromosomes.
Mhm.
Good.
Uh, so all animals have different amount of different pairs of chromosome.
Each species, not animal
Mm.
only. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So this is the cell. Have 4 chromosomes as an example. And she need to be divided into 2 daughter cells. Each daughter have the same number. Understand?
Mhm. Understand.
So what is this mother cell should do before division? To give 2 daughter cells, each have the same number of chromosomes. What this mother cell should do? It should do what is called DNA duplication
Mhm.
or DNA replication.
Mhm.
In the sense, so before division, this should do this step of replication or duplication. Each DNA or each chromosome give another copy of it, of itself. Then it divides to daughter, each have the same number of the mother. Understand what I mean?
Mhm.
So the duplication or replication of the DNA or chromosome, it is the step before division.
Mhm.
You can read this topic, chromosome and mitosis.
In the nucleus of a human cell, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. Chromosomes have contain a double helix of DNA. Chromosomes have a large number of genes.
The cell cycle makes new cells.
The cell cycle makes new cells. Mitosis. DNA has to be copied, replaced before the cell carries out mitosis.
Good.
Mhm.
Now we will talk about the movement of ions or molecules across the medium. Movement of ions across the medium.
Mhm. ثواني بس.
Okay.
movement particles
in medium. Now, if we have carbon 40 or gas 40, and you put in it a drop of N. What will happen? After a while, you will see that this ink drop will diffuse all over the water glass. You understand what I said? Then the water will take the color of the ink. All water will take the color of the ink. How we can describe what happened? We can describe what happened that the ink molecules diffuse,
they separate and then go around.
diffuse from the high concentration of ink to the low concentration of ink. That's what happened. Diffuse from high concentration of ink, which means particles, ink particles, to low concentration of ink or particles. This is what we call the diffusion. So the diffusion, it is the transport of particles or substance or molecule from high concentration to low concentration.
And it only happens in liquid, right? Not
solutions. This happens in solutions. Okay. This pilot diffusion, this is done for what? Good. Membranes, if particles found between membrane, like cell membrane, and this is, let us say here, this side 10% of sodium chloride, and this side 5% of sodium chloride. This membrane, cell membrane, called semi-permeable membrane. In some cases, they call selective membrane. All have the same meaning. What the sodium chloride particles should transport it from which side to the other. You can suggest
It will, I think there is something called,
sodium
There is-
particle.
there's diffusion and then there is
Yes, is diffused. From which side to another?
from left to right.
From left, high concentration to
From high
below
concentration to
concentration.
concentration.
This is good. And that's what's called diffusion. Let
Mhm.
us let us call this membrane cannot uh, transport sodium chloride.
Mhm.
What will happen? What will happen if this membrane cannot transport the sodium
It
chloride?
will not go to the other side.
Yes, but we have equalized that concentration on each side. So what will transport from one side to another?
Mhm.
In this situation, here, the 5, this is 5 for the sodium chloride, and the rest 100 for what? Which 95. This is for water.
Mhm.
Okay, here 10 for what? 10 for sodium chloride molecule,
Mhm.
and the rest 90 for the water. So if this membrane cannot pass sodium chloride particle, it will pass water instead.
Mhm.
Understand?
Yeah.
So if this membrane cannot pass the sodium chloride molecule to equalize the concentration on both sides, the water will do this. Water will move from the high concentration to low concentration
Mhm.
to equalize the concentration on both sides of the membrane. This transport of water called osmosis.
Mhm.
So what is the osmosis? It is the transport of water
Of water
across,
from low concentration to high
no,
concentration.
water from high water concentration to low water concentration.
Mhm.
High water gradient to low water gradient.
So from high concentration to low concentration still?
Yes.
Mhm.
The word gradient means concentrate.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So let us say again. This is salt or solution. This is other solution.
Mhm.
Here is sodium 5, sodium equal 10, water equal 95, water equal No.
Mhm.
And here, membrane. Semi-membrane or selective membrane.
Mhm.
If the salt particles move from high to low, what do you call this transport?
From high to low,
For the bar.
active transport.
No, from high concentration
Oh,
to low concentration.
diffusion. I thought you said low.
Diffuse. Diffuse.
Diffusion.
Okay. This transport will be done forever or to the certain limit.
Goes forever.
No, this transport will be until the two sides are of equal concentration. This
Mhm.
diffusion will be until equilibrium.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
equilibrium. If the water moves from high concentration to low concentration, what we call this transport?
Uh,
Wood,
osmosis.
osmosis. Good. If the sodium particles move against gradient,
Mhm.
which means against concentration from low to high concentration. We call this transport, this type of transport, you say it before,
Active transport.
active transport. So the active transport is the movement of the particles or molecules from low to high against
Mhm.
gravity. Okay?
Mhm.
In this
Okay.
case, we need energy. We need energy or required energy in the form of ATP.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay.
Understand?
Understand.
Good. You can read this key process. Yusuf,
Mhm.
you can read this, the key process.
Yeah, we did it.
You read it.
Yeah, I read. Okay. Diffusion is the spreading out of particles from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration.
Cell membrane.
Cell membranes are semi-permeable. Only small molecules can get through. Osmosis is the movement of water molecules across a partially permeable membrane from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. Active transport is the movement of substances against the concentration gradient. This process requires energy from respiration.
Good. exchange in human. You know what it means, this structure?
As the lung structure.
No, this is the lung. This is the alveoli. This structure, they are the
Oh.
villi of the small intestine.
Mhm.
Okay, this is villi of the small intestine, and this is the lung alveoli.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
multicellular organisms have a large surface area to volume ratio so that all substances can exchange or can across membrane. Let us understand what this means. Lungs, there is alveoli. Here, there is a gas which we inspire by inhalation, and here there is a blood vessel. Gas which we inspire, they are oxygen. And the blood vessel at the lung level carry carbon dioxide. Okay,
Mhm.
the oxygen dissolved in mucus of the alveoli. Here the mucus have oxygen dissolved inside alveolar wall. Okay,
Mhm.
so the oxygen will diffuse from high concentration to low concentration inside the blood stream. Understand?
Under.
On the other hand, the carbon dioxide dissolved in the blood. So it will diffuse from the high concentration of carbon dioxide inside the blood to the alveoli inside the lung. This is called gas exchange.
Mhm.
What helped this process? The increasing ratio between the volume and surface area.
Mhm.
This facilitates the exchange between gases inside lung and inside blood by diffusion. By diffusion.
Mhm.
So oxygen must be dissolved to diffuse, and the carbon dioxide must be dissolved to diffuse. Understand?
Understand.
Dissolved mean soluble in water. Okay?
Okay.
On the other hand, what is go inside the stomach or a small intestine or the digestive system.
Mhm.
There is inside the small intestine small intestine, it is a tube like a structure like that. Okay, there is a hole inside the lumen. Right. You will magnify a small bar. It just looks like that. Okay,
Okay.
and each part here contain alveoli or villi contain villi.
Mhm.
You will magnify this part. One layer of cells,
Mhm.
columnar cell or elongated cell. It's called lining epithelium. Lining
Mhm.
epithelium. Of the small intestine. And inside this villus, there is a blood supply.
Mhm.
The blood gets in and get out.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we can now say that the tissue of this villi of the small intestine to absorb food. Food here, digested food.
Mhm.
It is diffused from the intestinal lumen to inside the blood. So, which facilitate this diffusion? The large surface area and the thin wall of the small intestine. What mean of thin wall? This wall, it is one cell layer. You understand?
Yeah.
The wall of the small intestine is a one cell layer technique. So it is easy for the diffusion of the digested substance to diffuse inside the blood. Mystery.
Mhm.
Understand?
Understand.
Yeah. You can read this, the gas exchange.
Gas exchange lungs. The alveoli are where gas exchange takes place. They have a large surface area, moist lining, thin walls, and a good blood supply.
The light, small intestine,
Villi, small intestine. Millions of villi line small intestine, increasing the surface area to absorb more digested food. They're a single layer of cells with a good blood supply.
It's a change in blend. In blend, there is no specific transport system like that in the animal. There is no transport system. Okay? So